Good afternoon, fellow traders. Black Coffee Trader coming to you. It's Monday, May the 6th, and we had an interesting day today. Pretty much the best way to summarize today for me was when I went long, I should have went short. When I went short, I should have went long. That's pretty much the way the day went. We had a red day. It is what it is. One of those days. Down about $2,000 on the funded accounts. I had two accounts that I was slightly green on. Those were one trade accounts. I decided this morning that I was not going to continue to copy trade all of my accounts or break them into lots of three. I broke it down into lots of two. So I have PA 30 and 38, and then 39 and 40, 41 and 42. In those three sections is how I'm trading them. So 30 and 38, one trade, positive. The rest of them, not so much. It was one of them days. A little bit frustrating. I'm not frustrated now, but I understand what happened. It was just a sideways day, and I was on the wrong side of the market today. That's just really all there is to it. Like I said, should have been short when I was long, and vice versa. So, but NQ, pretty much a sideways day. I only took one trade on NQ on the funded accounts. That was on account 39 and 40. One of the last trades I took on those two accounts that was here this afternoon. I'll talk more about this in a minute, but here again, I was looking for a long, and it simply stopped me out there for a $135 loss. And that's kind of the story of today. I did miss this move at the end of the day. I was anticipating that something like this may happen. Either a move to the upside, a strong move, or a strong move to the downside. At this point in the day, I kind of felt like we were going to be going up higher. But I had to leave for a little bit, had to leave my computer, and so I missed out on that opportunity. But that's okay. I probably wouldn't have traded anyway, because I was already at, basically 500 or 600, almost 600 down on each account, and I just really wasn't wanting to trade more, honestly. So I traded mostly on ES today, and the reason is we had this sideways level, and we were quite a bit below this 18,140-ish level that I've got marked out here. And this green line down below, this was Friday's high of day. This morning at the open, we bounced right off of that, and we just kind of climbed up and then went sideways. I'm on NQ. The day, really, for the most part, we pretty much had a 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, about an 80-point range all day. I mean, honestly, you could almost say that we were in a 40-point range all day. 40 points here, we moved up, and then we were in about a 20-point range here. So it was really just pretty much a sideways day. But I was not that interested in NQ because ES was floating right around this 51.84 level that I've had marked out, and I just couldn't get a trade to work. I couldn't get anything correct on this level. I was looking in the morning. I was looking for rejections. Matter of fact, that was I think the only trade I took on account 30. Yep. So right here, the trade account 30 and 38. I took one trade as we started to hit this 51.84 level. I waited on this red candle, took a short, and took a small profit of $60. This account obviously didn't quite fill at the same spot, so that one was at 46.02, but nevertheless, it was that trade. And then I didn't trade that account anymore the rest of the day, because I just couldn't get anything going with the rest of the accounts, and I didn't want to lose this profit I already had. And the fact that this account 30, which I've had for, I think today I traded it day 30 or 31, and I've only got just about $300 in drawdown left, so I need to really be careful with that account. Let's move to 39 and 40. So these were the trades I took on ES today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I took one trade on NQ with that account. So 6 trades with those two accounts. And I don't know, did we have any winners? I didn't even check. Loser, small winner, or loser. Nope, that's a 1 for 6. Goodness, that's horrible. But as you can see, I was looking again here. We had this was that first trade I took here, and we came back up. I was looking for this to reject once again. We did not. Stopped out for a small loss. After we broke down, entered again, wrong again. And then I entered on, and this was, I shouldn't do this, and I've talked about this before. I have a bad habit of jumping in way too quickly, and I did that here. Like, you know, a little bit frustrated that, okay, lost out on 2 trades. All right, this thing is going to break higher, and it obviously, well, that one did. I guess that one did break out a little bit. So I got a small winner there, and then it was about, what are we looking at here? About a half hour later, as this thing was breaking down, looking for a short, and completely wrong, almost 100% the opposite direction. Loser there. And then as we had this big wick move back down, and I thought, all right, now we're going to bounce off. And we didn't. We had a big continuation, and then we bounced. And so, yeah, that was really, I mean, you can see pretty much every trade, I should have done the opposite. And it was just, I was on the wrong side of it today. That's just all there is to it. Let's take a look at the trades I took on 41 and 42. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trades on 41 and 42. So I took a few more trades. I didn't even check the wins and losses here, but we had a long trade here, loser, long trade, loser, short trade. That was a decent winner, $150. And then here again, this is one of my bad habits, jumping in right away, looking for continuation and a stop out. Granted, it was only $60 compared to the $150 winner. However, that was a mistake. Here we had a small win, held this trade for a while, could have got out here with some profit, but I was looking for a bigger move. This one here, mean, almost tick stopped me out and then ripped higher like a lot. And this, I remember this trade, after this happened, I was a little bit frustrated, and this move was pretty rapid, and I tried to jump in by using my buy click. And so I'm just trying to jump in, and it kept going, didn't fill me. And so I chased it and finally jumped in up all the way up here at the top, and then held that trade for about 15 minutes and had a big loss there, $187. The mistake here, as I saw this move unfolding, I should have just hit by market or by ask instead of trying to, I typically will do like the buy click, and then I'll try to get in and have the market pull back to me. Like if I place that, well, I can't place the trade now because it's after 5 o'clock, but I try to place that trade so that it comes back, fills it, and then continues. That's what I try to do. Maybe I shouldn't do that, but in this case, I absolutely should have just hit ask, because I wanted to get in down here, and every time I clicked, you know, I just couldn't get filled. So, and that resulted in a pretty bad loss. And then again, I waited here. Okay, we're finally breaking out. Boom, just complete rejection. So it just, yeah, that was my day. There's not more to say. It was one of them days. I'm not, you know, it is what it is. And it's anytime, you know, at the end of the day, you can go back and you can say, oh, well, I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have done that. This was not smart, and da. It's easy to do. But in the moment, it's a different animal. So I just have to summarize it by saying that I was wrong today. That is what it is. So, all right. I think that's pretty much it. I did forget to upload my TradeZella, so I don't have it up, so I can't really show you an updated version, but I'll have that for you tomorrow. I am going to be pretty busy tomorrow. I've got some meetings outside of work and outside of what I typically do for a typical day, and so I'm not going to be in front of my computer for a while tomorrow. So I'm only going to be trading the afternoon. So I'm not sure how much I'll trade. We'll see. I have to be quite careful, obviously, with where my accounts are sitting at. And on that note, I mean, looking at the evals I traded a take profit eval today and one apex eval today, and I managed to get like 60 or 70, 80 bucks in profit. I couldn't get anything going today. That's just the way it was. You know, these accounts, I think I had them up at like 250 maybe, or something like that was the highest I had them, and just it was just one of them days. But in any case, we'll see how tomorrow goes. Hopefully we have a little bit of progress. At this point where I'm at, I'm obviously in a bit of a trading funk where I just can't seem to get things right, and it's been about pretty close to a month since I've had any kind of a payout. And where I'm at right now, I really don't want to I'm not really that worried about the next Apex payout cycle. I just want to get some consistent green days on my accounts and get these accounts built back up. None of them is even, I mean, we got one account that's almost at 50, which is break even. The rest of them are down quite a bit. So it's not about payouts at the moment. It's more about getting my headspace right and getting some good trades under my belt, and getting some wins. I haven't had a green week in a little bit. Let's just take a look at TradeZilla. I know we don't have let's just look at year to date, and let's look at May. Yeah, like the whole month of April I did not have a green week, I don't think. Nope, that was a red week. We go back into March till the last time I had a green week. So that's really has to be my focal point, is to get consistent, get some green days, back-to-back green days, and then we can worry about trying to see if we get somewhere with the accounts to get to a payout. So yeah, that's where we're at. So it is what it is. Thanks again for you guys watching and following along. I appreciate you guys. If you're new here, feel free to like and subscribe. And again, thank you very much to those of you using my codes. I really, really appreciate you doing that. Apex code BVLSTVTS always gets you that best deal with Apex, and then BCT gets you the best deal with Take Profit Trader. So again, thank you. I don't want to forget about that, because I so appreciate what you guys do. So, all right, hope you had a great day. If not, get on that horse tomorrow, trade well tomorrow. We'll try to have some kind of an update for you tomorrow night. So long.